Hey, how's it going, everybody? Today I wanted to talk about Assassin's Creed Odyssey and kind of give you how I play the game and tips and tricks in how to play the game and get the best enjoyment out of it. This isn't going to be where you can get the best armor, where you can get the best weapon. It's more of a how to enjoy the game and play it in the way that kind of you want to play. First and foremost, the first topic is don't rush the experience. Enjoy the experience. This is an RPG after all, and one of the best ones I've played. Get into the role of who you want to be in the game. I usually never sneak around. I love fighting entire camps head on with Alexios. I walk in and just start destroying everybody around me. If that's not your style, take your time, be more sneaky, take a sneaky approach. The point of this game is the more time you put into it, the more the game becomes rich with experience. So take your time and enjoy the world, enjoy the storylines, and most of all, enjoy the gaming that this provides and the huge amount of experience and content this game gives you for such a great price. For the next topic, don't worry about previous lore. Odyssey does connect with the rest of the series, but it's so far back from the previous timelines that it might as well be its standalone game. You can really jump into this game without playing any of the previous Assassin's Creed games and get a full experience with full enjoyment from it. Don't feel compelled to play all the other Assassin's Creed games before getting into this one, especially Origins that came out last year. Sure, they have kind of the same mechanics, but this game really stands alone and it really gives you an experience on its own 2 feet. It's not held back by previous lore or anything else the other games have done. It sets a foundation for itself and really puts you into the world of ancient Greece and the Assassin's Creed world. Definitely the next topic is talk to everyone and explore. There's a lot to explore in this game. It's one of the biggest games I've ever experienced. When you go to a new island or a new area, make sure you explore every icon on the map. Not to mention, talk to every NPC that gives you a quest. There have been multiple times I've done a quest and ended up having a long storyline to follow suit that involved corruption, romance, violence, betrayal. It's an amazing experience and one that I haven't seen in many games. Maybe Witcher 3 has given me that, but this game has really just engrossed me with its story and its exploring. So make sure you talk to everyone and do all the side missions. They're actually pretty in-depth and fun, and not to mention to give you great gear and unlock certain aspects to the game. With that in mind, complete locations for more experience and better story. When you are given missions and side quests, they tend to send you to locations on your map that tell you how many treasure chests and how many enemies there are. Make sure you complete these, because once completed, you get extra experience for doing so. Not to mention, it helps the story move along nicely. You might get an extra quest from it. You might get information that will help you with another quest you're on. It's a great way to level up and get to the end game of the game. Especially when you're in forts, bandit camps, or any type of things. You're being sent there on your quests anyways. Might as well get the extra experience and extra gear while you're there. Just have fun with the game. It'll keep you comfortable with the combat and the way the game is supposed to be played. It's such a great experience. And with all this exploration, the next point goes to get synchronization points when you visit a new area. If you don't want to sail across the map again, make sure you get these points so you can fast travel back to them if you want to return. It's worth your time. Their icon is the little eagle with the spread wings. You go climb up, hit Y, and then you'll see your eagle swoop around. And not to mention, it helps your eagle get better vision. It upgrades it for as many synchronization points you get. You'll get to a certain 3 out of 3 leveling for it, and it'll help your eagle spot treasures, enemies, and all sorts of good loot around you much faster and better. It's a quality of life type of thing in the game, and I highly recommend you get these points because it'll help you in the long run. And with all these quests, the next topic is loot war supplies before you burn them. This is one of the most important parts of the game. You will have these war supplies all over the map because you're in the Peloponnesian War between Athens and Sparta. So when you go to forts or camps, these loot war supplies are all over the place because you're in the middle of a war. Make sure you loot them. All the supplies will help you upgrade your ship, It's worth the extra half second to loot them before you burn it, because you'll get a ton of supplies that helps you in the long run of the game. So make sure you get them. And not to mention, you're already there. You might as well do it. These camps are littered with them. You're in the middle of a war zone. What else are you going to do? And with the war comes mercenaries. And I have to say, take time to fight these mercenaries. Mercenaries are such a vital part in Odyssey. They will hunt you down and find you, or you can flip the script and track them and hunt them down because they have gear that you can see. You can see what kind of gear the mercenaries will give you if you take them down. It is such a great aspect to the game. It's an endless cycle of mini boss fights. It's a great time and I recommend you do it. Not to mention, there's an achievement for becoming the top mercenary. That's not the end game though. By the time you become the top mercenary, you will have gathered plenty of loot, fought many people, and not to mention they have different dynamics. It brings different combat to the game. And not to mention they'll follow you all the way into sea or on conquest battles. They will follow you all over the map trying to collect the bounty that's on your head. And trust me, they get pretty hard and challenging. If you have 2 or 3 of them on you, you are in for a fight of your life and you need to use all your abilities and every ounce of skill that you have to fight them. The next one is upgrade your ship. With all the resource gathered by war supplies and dismantling your old gear, make sure you upgrade your ship. It'll make naval battles a lot better, a lot quicker, and a lot more fun because you're actually going toe to toe with pirate ships, Spartan ships, Athenian ships, merchant ships, legendary ships. There's all kinds of stuff out there on the sea. And not to mention, this is a huge game. This is all endless naval battles. You can go out and let's say you're tired of doing these quests on land, jump on your ship, get in naval battles, and it's such a great experience. With that, a little side tip, make sure you board ships when you fight them. Once you kill everyone on board, you will sink their ship and your ship will get all its health back. It's a great way to fight multiple ships and not feel overwhelmed with the amount of people on screen and the amount of ships taking shots at you. It helps you tremendously. And with all these battles, the next topic is do conquest battles. They offer a lot of experience and are fun to get great rewards. Make sure you do them. You can choose who you fight for, Spartans or the Athenians. It's in your hands. That's the greatness about this game. Every decision is your decision to make. So make sure you do these. They give you gear, they're fun, get you comfortable with the combat, and not to mention it gives you a ton of experience. They're only about 6 to 10 minutes long and they're a lot of fun. They just give you this cool battle that you're in this war and you're just fighting a bunch of men, you're taking them out and kill as many as you can, take captains out. It's such a great time. And not to mention, if you have a bounty on your head, mercenaries will join in on this conquest and fight you on the battlefield. It's such a cool little experience and an addition to the game. And the final one, and I have to say this is a little bit of a spoiler, so I recommend anybody that doesn't want to know anything, stop watching the video now and move on. But I will say, finally, be an assassin with the cultists. During the main story, you uncover this group called the cultists, who have corrupted the entirety of Greece. Make sure you treat them like targets, as if an assassin is gathering information to kill someone. Do research, explore the areas they are said to be in. You will uncover them with more knowledge, and if you kill a cultist, they will uncover a new hint for the next cultist. You are being an assassin hunting down this organization that's harming humanity. It's one of the best parts in new additions to Odyssey. Not to mention, they give you great rewards and set legendary gear when you take them out. It's such a great addition to the game and so much fun. You are truly an assassin in the game. This is the most Assassin's Creed game I've played in years, maybe since Assassin's Creed 2. You are gathering information, moving around, hunting down these targets, and they're high value targets. They're not easy to kill. A lot of them are bosses, a lot of them have men around them to defend them with that are other mini bosses. This is no joke. You approach this any way you want. It is such a great addition to Assassin's Creed, and one that I hope they keep bringing with you. It's far more in depth than the mercenaries that are part of the game. This is an entire organization you have to hunt down. So have fun with it and enjoy it. Well, everybody, that's all the tips I have to give you. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope this gave you motivation to get the game if you haven't tried it. And I hope it really helped people that are playing the game, but have a little trouble with it getting into it. This is the way I play, and I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you liked the little tips I gave you, because this game is one of the best games I've played, and I absolutely want everyone to have the same experience I am with it. It's a great time. So, if you like the content and you like my videos, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and like always, enjoy your gaming, everybody. Have a good one. Later.